kind of continuing with the theme of my altar tours. This will be shorter, I promise. So this right here is what I call my abundance altar. And it's not just for abundance of money or financial abundance, it's also abundance of health, abundance of love, abundance of security, stability, love. Wait, I think I already said love. Wisdom, that's another good one. So, I guess I'll start to the front and work my way back here, you know, my incense burner. I am burning, let me grab it, one of my favorite incense, the Botanical Creations frankincense and myrrh. I really like this brand so far. It's the best, highest quality incense that I've been able to find at any store that's close to my apartment. So I also have this is a perfume oil by Kumba brand. It's a fragrance oil, and it's also frankincense and myrrh. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, it's kind of fuzzy. But this is delicious, and I sometimes put it on myself and wear it as a perfume, but I keep it on here because I don't know if this has to do with my Catholic upbringing, but I always associate frankincense and myrrh with wealth, with luxury, with prosperity, thinking of the three wise men who supposedly gave the baby Jesus offerings of frankincense and myrrh. So something that's worth a lot. That's how I think of frankincense and myrrh. That's why I only burn frankincense and myrrh incense on this altar, and I keep that fragrance oil up here. Here I have, this is a small piece of what I think is natural quartz. It's from a creek in Kentucky where my dad takes us fishing, trout fishing. So this is a piece, and this is a small piece as well. And then this central piece, I actually got this in Salem. It's citrine. And it's beautiful. I love the rough cut stones. So this is in the center. Here I have an evergreen candle. Actually, I'm about to run out, so I need to get another one. But evergreen, you know, make it rain. Okay, I'm being silly. So evergreen candle, green, associated with not just financial prosperity, but also health in my mind. Here in this green basket, I have my abundance basket because I think it's a good practice to remember the blessings you already have before you ask for more. So I actually prepared this basket during the my rituals for the autumn equinox. So for example, every day I reach in and I pull out a leaf, and each leaf, these are just kind of silk leaves I got at Michael's. Each leaf has something written on it that I'm thankful for, and there's over 20 of them in here. So music, my perspective, my mom and dad. So each leaf, my extended family, the YouTube community, this one's for you guys. So yes, you are in my abundance basket. It's just a good exercise. Every morning I light some frankincense and myrrh incense, I light the candle, and then I reach in there. And it's just reminding me of what I'm thankful for. You know, what I already have, the blessings I already have. Over here is my money jar on top of a sigil. I feed the jar with coins or dried rose petals, or there's a few dollar bills in there, which I'm never going to touch or spend. And this is another piece of citrine. Ooh, it has some good energy still. That's good. I don't need to charge it. Okay. So this is another piece of citrine that I keep on top of the money jar. And this I just recently added. This is just a small little coin purse. And it has some international coins in it. I think there's some euro coins and maybe a Canadian penny or something in there. I don't know why, I just felt natural to just kind of add it to the altar. So this sits on top of my radio / record player. And yeah, that's my little abundance altar. And to round out my little altar tour, this is my coffee table, which I often refer to as my working altar. I do use it as a coffee table. I have some coasters over there, but I also use it as a working altar. I think of this as the center of my home. That's why I often have a red candle. Red meaning protection. I think of Saint Michael the Archangel associated with red, but I also think of the hearth. And I know the hearth is more of a feminine idea versus like the red masculine Saint Michael the Archangel, but I don't have a fireplace because I live in an apartment. Someday I'd love to have a home with a fireplace, and that will be like the heart of my home. So in the meantime, this coffee table, especially with this red candle symbolizing the hearth, the center, the heart of the home, this is the center, all of this here. So usually on this altar every morning I burn either this Nag Champa or sandalwood, also Botanical Creations, which is a beautiful, delicate scent. And I keep those down here in the second level. And I also have my working tarot deck, I would say. My grandmother's tarot deck in the altar upstairs. I use that as my tarot card of the day kind of thing. But if I'm going to do a more intensive reading, I like to use my tarot deck because I actually bought this deck myself. I got it before I ended up with my grandmother's tarot deck. So yeah, this is more my working tarot deck. And it also lives down there. So here I have my sage, some Palo Santo, here, my incense burner here, my rose quartz for the protective power of love. And this also helps me with some learning to forgive and strengthen my heart. This is actually a hematite necklace that was my grandmother's. I just keep it. I thought about using it as prayer beads, but I tried, and I think I need beads that are more spaced apart. So actually I just wrapped this around my hearth candle, and it just symbolizes protection and grounding. That's what hematite does for me, especially protection. This is a little pentramite, another little fossil. I actually plan to give this to my advisor's son as a little gift because he's kind of into dinosaurs and stuff. And this is my beautiful piece of smoky quartz. I love working with this quartz. It really resonates with me. I actually would someday, when I can afford it, I would love to buy a bigger, more central point piece of smoky quartz. Just in the last 6 months or so, I've been really drawn to smoky quartz. I think the quartz family in general really resonates with me, but smoky quartz specifically, I was actually watching Joey Morris's Can't Witch Without series this morning, and she has a video about smoky quartz, and she said that it has the power to clean away negativity and simultaneously fill that void with positive energy. And I really do feel that with smoky quartz. Actually, I'm feeling it right now because this is my left hand, my receptive hand. So yeah, I really love smoky quartz. I'd love to invest in some larger pieces of it, but that's gonna have to wait until maybe a few paychecks down the road. But it lives down here. So yeah, this is my working altar. Sometimes I can have a knitting project sitting up here, a book I'm reading sitting up here, my notes, just whatever. It's a coffee table, working altar, heart of the home. So yeah, those are the 3 altars I have in my home so far. Yeah, so thank you for joining me on this short little tour. Many blessings. Bye.